I don't know if any of you where you live have a large deer population like I do here. But, yeah, it's scary driving at night anymore. It's gotten a little cold and the deer are quite active. I'm 6 miles from work. Okay, 6 miles. My 6-mile commute saw me a deer a mile. It averaged out to 1 deer every mile. I didn't hit, it wasn't like I hit a deer. I saw a deer every single mile marker or anything. But my first road, I almost hit a pair. My second road, I almost hit one. My third road, I almost hit one. My fourth road, there was a family coming across the street. It is scary during deer season. And, people, what is wrong with you? You see me slam on my brakes and kick the car sideways to not hit a deer, and then you honk at me? Obviously, I have swerved to avoid the giant brown deer with great big antlers that was just running across the street. Don't fucking honk at me. I probably saved both our lives. Because if I would have hit the deer, I would have come to a screeching halt. And then you, because you're such a dumbass and you won't take your foot off the accelerator, would have rear-ended me. We could have died. Think about it. I might have saved your life. If you were that asshole behind me, I probably saved your life. Just keep that in mind. I hate it when people drive, okay? If no one else was on the road, I would be a happier person. I take the longest back-ass routes to avoid people, and that is where I find the biggest losers, okay? People, I'm doing the speed limit, you get the hell off my ass. I don't know if anybody told you this, but there's a rule, okay? When you're following a car, if the car in front of you is not capable of seeing your front license plate, you're tailgating. You need to back up, okay? And if they're in a taller vehicle, that means you need to give them more room. Period. End of discussion, okay? There's a law, okay? You can be ticketed for following too closely. Abide by the law, okay? That's all I'm saying. And if you are doing 30 in a 55, get into the slow-moving traffic lane. If you are that afraid of using your accelerator, then get in the right lane. The right lane is for slow-moving traffic. Go there. Go there. That's for people who want to be a turtle. The left lane is for people who are in a fucking hurry trying to do the speed limit and get to work or the store or pick up their kid or whatever. Learn, people. Learn. Okay? And I'm sure most of the problem I'm having is with the newest batch of drivers. The 16-year-olds, good lord, that just got their license. Now, mind you, when I was 16, I was like, I'm an excellent driver, blah, 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 blah. I'm so glad they let us have our licenses at 16. But now that I'm older, oh my god, why would you give children a license? Why would you let a 16-year-old drive himself or herself around? I know a lot of 18-year-olds that are not responsible enough to have their license, okay? That's all I'm saying. And while we're at it, mandatory testing after 65. When you turn 65, you retest for your license. Because I am so sick of seeing a little old lady trooping down the road, looking through the space between the top of her steering wheel and the horn to drive. There is no way she can drive safely looking through a space this big out a window. Sorry. If you're not tall enough to see over the steering wheel, that's indication right there that you are not capable of operating a motor vehicle for yourself anymore. I realize that this is a pain in the ass, and there's a lot of people out there that are going, I don't want to drive my mom around just because she can hardly see over the steering wheel. What kind of a dick are you? What kind of a dick are you? Seriously. If your mom can't see over the steering wheel and she's 80-some years old, she has no right toddling around out there by herself. She is a car accident waiting to happen. Now, mind you, I can tell from pretty far back when I'm coming up on an old person. you know, real old, like incapable of driving the vehicle, because they're doing 20 and their blinker's still on from, you know, 10 blocks ago. And, you know, you can tell. And most people are kind enough to go around them. I go around them. I wait. I find a way around them. I try not to get upset. Anyway, that's it for tonight.